What's going on, YouTube? G-Man101 right here hanging out with you. This is a response to Cowboy TD's video about UConn and Texas. Great game. I am from Connecticut, so I do root for UConn. We used to have UConn season tickets at the XL Center. We do not have those anymore, unfortunately. But anyways, great game. But what I really want to talk about is this rushing the court thing that he had. He had a big grudge against the students as to why they rushed the court, saying that UConn is a much better program. UConn is a much better program historically in years past. This year, Texas is obviously much stronger than UConn is. So it really doesn't matter. You're in college. That's great. You're going to root for it. But rushing the court is one of those things that you look forward to college when you're going to a big school. If you're going to a little school that specializes in something, you don't get that opportunity. But when you're going to a big school like UConn or Texas or whatever else, you want to take that opportunity to storm the court. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you get that opportunity, you're going to go. You're not going to look over to the buddy next to you and be like, well, Texas played a very good game, so let's just stay here and not rush the court. If you have the opportunity, you beat the number one team in the nation. The number one team in the nation. It's not like UConn, the number 21, beat the number 20 team and then everyone stormed the court. You beat the number one team, which is by far the highest ranked opponent that's been in Gamble Pavilion against UConn in years. I believe the last time UConn students stormed the court at a basketball game was when they beat the Arizona Wildcats years ago, when Arizona was really ranked high. They were in the top 5. I don't know what it was exactly, but that was the last time UConn students got to rush the court. And who knows who, for some of the guys at UConn, who knows what teams are going to be playing next, if they're going to have a number one team going into that building. But when you have a number one team going into your building, Texas is not a conference opponent. You don't play Texas 2 times every year. Texas, or a number one seed for that matter, does not come around very often at Gamble Pavilion. So you win that game, you're going to rush the court. It's not a matter of let's be good sports about it or anything like that. It's a college experience. It goes with it. And you beat the number one team, but I'm sorry, you're going to rush the court. I'm sorry that's the way you feel, but that's how it is. That is how it is. And UConn has not had much to cheer about basketball-wise in recent years. They've been weaker, and they've been getting weaker. And I don't see a very big improvement that's going to get them back to a top 5 team again. I don't see that happening in the near future. So that's an opportunity. It's part of college. Rushing the court, that's a part of college sports that everyone loves. So you do it. So that's what I got to say about that. I'm sorry you feel that way, but I have to disagree with you completely on rushing the court. If I was in their position, I would have done the same exact thing. You're playing the number one team, doesn't matter what you're ranked. You rush the courts. That's the fun of it. That is the fun of it. And for UConn students, it's not an everyday. That's not an occurrence that happens often. So that's that. Just wanted to voice my opinion on that. You guys have a good night, and I will talk to you later.